All right, folks, we are back with another game of TimeGuessr. I almost said Ticket to Ride. if you want to play along, there will be a link in the description. There will be a link in the pinned comment down below. Just click that link. You'll be thrown right into this exact same game, and we can play along together. If you do it, please just let me know how you score. I always love hearing from you guys. What you see that I miss, what's interesting to you. Always enjoy that stuff. So, yeah, let me know. And also, if you see me do something stupid and you have a tip that I can forget the next time and do the same thing again, you can remind me of the tip again. Yeah, go right ahead. All right, let's take a gander. Astro Pizza. It's fresh, it's fast, free delivery. First American pizza in Moscow. There we go. All right. I'm not sure how nationwide franchise available. I love how everything is in Moscow, but everything is written in English. There's a little bit of something written there. I guess it's Cyrillic. From here, it doesn't look very Cyrillic, but it probably is. So, excuse me. Like, as far as a time period, look at man here in his uniform. He's like, I'm looking at the pizza, but I cannot have the pizza. I'm an upstanding socialist. What was I thinking? Oh, this is interesting. It's just a van. I bet this is like a pizza kitchen built in a van, and they just shipped the sucker to Moscow. Probably flew it in even, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? But I have to imagine this is like in the 80s. I think it would have been maybe even the late 70s. The Glasnost and Perestroika era. I'm not sure exactly when that was, but it's kind of the loosening and the allowing for a bit of capitalism to happen during the late Gorbachev years. Yeah, I think so. I have to imagine if they've got like American flag there and everything else, that's got to be what's going on. So we're somewhere in Moscow. Where do we think we are? How close to the Kremlin are we? Where is the Kremlin, by the way? I never remember where anything is in this city. There's the zoo. The Kremlin. The giant Kremlin right in my face, and I just was like, where's the Kremlin? Looking at everything except for the giant marker in the middle. Let's zoom out real quick. There's nothing, it's just Soviet blocks in the background. So it's probably not right in front of the Kremlin, but I wouldn't be shocked if it's not far away. I wouldn't be shocked if this is a park behind us. So it could even be over here or here. But it could really be anywhere. I'm going to throw it over in here near Gum. That seems like a place they might put it. And for a year, I think I'm going to go 1982. I don't really know. I think that's the right era. It was 88. It was much later. Crowds flocked to buy Astro Pizza, the first American fast food within the Soviet Unions. Unions? Is it correct to say Soviet Unions? Not sure. And we were in the right neighborhood. It was actually over here. Cool. That's a good... Well, I thought it was a better score. Going to be a better score than 8,300. Excuse me. I have hiccups. We were off by 6 years. That was painful. Okay. Well, better luck next time. I should have gone later. Okay, we've got Kennedy. What in the heck is this? So I think this must surely be the Oval Office, right? Let's find the Oval Office once. Washington. Let's see if I can be as ignorant about finding the White House as I was about finding the Kremlin. I didn't have a picture of the Kremlin. That's why I couldn't find it. Okay. West Wing. The Oval Office is in the West Wing, I believe. There it is. I believe we're in the Oval Office. I think Kennedy was killed in 63. So 1962 seems like a reasonable guess. I mean, it could also be 63 or 60 or 61. Probably not 60. Could be 61, 62, or 63. I think it's one of those 3 years. 62 is in the middle. It was 63. Doggone it. 2 trick-or-treaters visiting President John F. Kennedy in the Oval Office. All right, we got the location. All right, we missed 50 points. 99.50. I will take that every day of the week. Oh, this is a second person. I didn't even realize that. I thought this was like a sign or something. That's a second person. Oh, that's hilarious. That's funny. Okay. Yeah, let's move on. That's a couple decent rounds. Not amazing. This is deja vu, ladies and gentlemen. I have seen this picture before in one of my videos. Now I need to try to remember where and when this was. Is there a year written here? 1990. Okay. That seems like a reasonable thing to base it on, right? Mr. Green. I think that says 1990, right? I have something on my mouse and it's annoying me. All right. Okay. I think we're going to go 1990. That seems reasonable to me. Now, this is written in France. Gérard Vidal, directeur du site. Attestation de visite dans les tunnels sous la Manche. If you're French, I'm sorry. I'm sure that was horrific. All right. I think it's probably northern France, wherever the tunnel goes, right? Which I don't know. Is that up here? To Calais? Is it Dover? The tunnel is from Dover to Calais, right? I honestly have no clue. Oh wait, isn't there some islands in the middle or something? I don't remember, man. I honestly don't remember where the tunnel's at. But it seems like it must be here, right? And I think British people like to call it the Dover Tunnel or something like that. Is there a name here? I don't know. Can we see the train station here? Where is the there must be like the Eurostar station somewhere, right? Eurotunnel Flexiplus Lounge. So is the tunnel coming out over here somewhere? It's possible. If it was, I would like to see some railroad tracks somewhere, though. Whatever. We're gonna guess it's over here somewhere. I don't want to spend all year searching. Okay, yeah, it was the right area. Oh, you see something? Yep, there you go. Channel Tunnel Portal. There you go. There it is. Okay. If I'd looked a little bit longer, we could have. Oh, it was 19. I could have had a perfect score there. I didn't even think about that. That I should be trying to get a perfect score. I haven't had one of those in a long time. But it's a good round. We move forward. 3 rounds down, 28,000 points. We're doing okay so far. We are doing okay so far. This seems challenging. Parte persatuan. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ariat Kelbur. Islam agama ku. Kaba ilahan. Parte persatuan. Oh, it doesn't tell me anything. I'm not smart enough to understand. I don't know what I'm looking at, to be honest with you. This flag seems to be white and another color. There's a country in kind of the Southeast Asia area that is basically the reverse of the Poland flag, right? I want to say it's Indonesia, but I'm not sure. But I also don't remember. Is Poland red on the bottom and white on top? And then this one would be red on top and white on the bottom? I honestly have no idea. But the fact that this is tenuous at best. It says Islam here. That could be someone's name. It could be it could be just about anything. But a Muslim country, and these people, I would say, look more Asian, like more Asian characteristics going on here, Southeast Asian style. So I believe Indonesia is majority Muslim. Believe so. So it seems like a reasonable guess to me, but on a number of different levels. But I've spouted enough words out of my mouth that I'm sure some of it was stupid. So, go ahead and feel free to eviscerate me on that front. Now we need to guess a year. I mean, I would say their clothes look fairly modern, like relatively speaking. More modern. But I don't know how modern. I mean, look at this guy's shirt. As I have another hiccup. Oh, I may. I mean, I'd say this is in the 80s sometime, right? Maybe even the 90s, but we're gonna go 1988. It was 77, doggone. Indonesian Islamic Party supporters riding through Jakarta. At least I got the location right. Days before the country's 1977 legislative election campaign. We're off by 11 years. That's painful. Less than 7,000 points. That's not a great round, not gonna lie. But we're sitting on 35,000. 45,000 is not out of play, theoretically. But as I look at this picture, I believe 45,000 is out of play, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we got this. This must be either the New Zealand or Australian flag, and I can never remember how to tell them apart. But I think this big star down here, it's probably New Zealand. I don't think Australia has a star down there. I could be 100% wrong about that, but if you look over here, that looks like a fairly old car. These uniforms are something else. I think this is actually a quite old picture. So my thoughts on Australia versus New Zealand flags might be completely irrelevant. Who knows? It could be some other British Dominion from back in the day. But honestly, geez Louise. Who is this? Who are these people? I don't know who they are. This guy has a camera as well, I think. Look at that. Wow, wow. This is interesting stuff. I think this is actually quite old. My first inclination would have been like the 30s, but I think this is even earlier than that, potentially. I'm going to go 1925. I believe I'm going to go New Zealand. I'm going to stick with that feeling. Question is, do we want Auckland or do we want Wellington? I think we want Auckland. Is there like a government house or something in Auckland? Who knows? Who knows? There's a harbor, Auckland Fish Market. This is like the historic area, I guess. Heritage Mooring Ballers, Red Fence. I would think Government House would have probably been some. Oh, there's Admiralty Steps. Yeah, we'll say it's somewhere here. Who knows? Let's make that guess. It was 1931. It was later than I thought, and it was in Australia. Where in Australia? What's this? Canberra. First Australian-born Governor-General takes a salute from the steps of the then new Parliament House in Canberra. 1931. 5,000 points. We barely made it to 40,000, much less 45. But we did break 40K. That's something. That's something. Okay. We had Moscow. We had JFK in the Oval Office. Those are two layups. We had the Channel Tunnel situation, which is a deja vu situation, so that's another layup. The first three were layups. You can see there were two non-layups, and we did not deliver in the non-layup situation. Although we did hit Indonesia, I'm pretty happy about actually getting Jakarta on that one. The year was terrible. And then this one, yeah, the Australia one. Yeah. Big star below the British thing. Now we should remember that's Australia. Probably won't remember it, though. Yeah, that was a bit disappointing, but it is what it is. If you enjoyed it, smash that like button. If you have any thoughts, comments, please, with Passion Outrage, do drop those down below, along with your scores. How did you score on this game? If you played, please let me know. How did you do? I always love hearing from you guys. Your observations, your things that I missed, always are interesting. So, yep. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you are subscribed. I will see you in tomorrow's video, and you have an absolutely glorious day.